this is Stephanie.
Hi, it's Shannon.
Hey, Shannon. Thank you so much. I know it's super late. Are you sure you're cool to go?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so first of all, you guys have made me cry more this season on Family Jewels. What's going on?
What happened?
It's
Did
just...
you laugh? Did you cry?
That's exactly what I've done sort of every episode. And I think it's very cool that I get to see, or I guess read really, you guys react to the show.
And it's fun to do real-time stuff, especially, when you get to talk to people. Well, it's funny when you see people, it must be a scam or it can't be real. And I'm like, I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah.
So...
That's
what part don't you believe exactly? Like I would torture my children for fun and sport. It's bizarre. It's a bizarre way of thinking. But I think, I agree people should be skeptical. But
well, I don't know. There's something about the show that's really real, and I'm a TV-aholic, I guess you could say, but there's something about you guys that really rings true. And I want to say it's because you're from Newfoundland, but I don't know if that's true. But I just think your kids are amazing, Shannon. When you think about all of the experiences that they've had, all of the opportunities they've had.
What could be like?
Well, I don't, you certainly see the alternative out there, but they just are great people.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I mean, it's not like they don't have flaws. They have their selfish moments, and, they have their teen moments, and, it's not always on the screen.
Well, fair enough.
Choose to obviously show the best parts of them most of the time.
Yeah.
Embarrass them.
But having said that, I don't think they could fake it either.
Really, but anyway, they don't do drugs, they don't drink, I can't remember the last time I was angry at them.
Well, that's good when you think about it. And tonight your mom said something which I thought was amazing. She said, every day you wake up, you choose how you're going to be.
She really lives that way, and that's really easier to say than do.
Yeah, well, I guess.
No. But she really does live it, so she can say that.
Yeah.
And, I'd love to be able to say that. I wish I could, but, we do tend to let people dictate how we feel sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially if we care about them.
I gotta believe this season is like your biggest season, and they keep running that promo, Shannon. I know you probably can't talk about next week, but holy Mary, Mother God, I was like, well, isn't that going to happen tonight? And so I kept waiting, and then I saw the promo for next week, but I looked at the Republic of Doyle pictures, and I did not see a rock on that hand. I know you have a gorgeous ring anyway that you wear all the time.
I have a lot of rings.
You do?
A lot of rings.
Yeah.
I don't have, not an engagement ring.
Now let's talk about Newfoundland, because you are indeed from there, and you are there now shooting
right now.
Republic of Doyle. Now, am I wrong to say that came together on Twitter?
Well, it kind of almost did, because I met Brett Wilson on Twitter.
Right.
And then Brett asked me to do this charity thing with him for the troops, because he knew we did a lot of stuff for the troops down here.
Right.
And he was doing a little thing for the troops in Canada. I told Janie that we should, thank the Canadian troops as well, because they work side by side, and he agreed, and we came up and did that. Then I was asked to present at the Genie Awards. Gene was unavailable, so I asked Brett to be my virtual boyfriend.
Right.
For the evening, the Genie Awards, because I did him a favor, so he had to do me a favor.
Right.
So then that's how that worked out. And at the Genie Awards, Brett introduced me to Paco, and I asked him for a job.
Oh, you did not?
Because I was, we're sort of in upheaval, and it's a weird time in my life, and I thought maybe I should go back to work or something.
How did it feel? You look like you know your way around a rifle.
Yeah, well, that's from doing so many movies.
Okay, well, now, I couldn't tell from the picture, because you just never know on Republic of Doyle, were you a good guy or a bad guy? I know you can't tell me too much.
Not very good. Maybe she has a good heart. We don't know.
Wow, that's...
If she comes back, she must have a good heart. But if she doesn't, she's a bad girl.
There you go. On CNBC, we celebrate the 4 Atlantic provinces. Just describe Shannon Tweed. You land in St. John's. What do you feel?
It's interesting because when I landed, first when you're looking out of the window, we came in on the Kiss jet. It was flying pretty low.
Yeah.
And I noticed the coast is rocky, and it's not like the California coast.
Right.
And I'm getting flashback memories of going fishing. My uncle was a fisherman, and I'm getting all these memories of going on his little boat, and it's just flashing back to, when we used to go to school on the school bus around near New Harbor. We'd see whales, during whaling season. You'd see a whale on the beach, you'd see icebergs, and just all the memories came, flooding back. And I was 11 when we left here, so, I don't remember a lot of adult stuff.
Right.
The hospital I was born in is now a winery.
Oh, nice.
Appropriate. I'm going to go look at it.
Good for you. Give me one piece of dirt, because they're so closed on Republic of Doyle, and we love them. So just give me like something. Like, what's craft service like? What's the trailer like? Like, what can you give me?
Double bangers. They're the ordinary trailers.
Yeah, I'm just
that's
kidding.
A very good name for them, actually, because there's a lot of noise coming from one of them, and I don't know who's in there, but it's rocking. I'm going to go look tomorrow. Paco eats a lot.
Is that true?
Always eating, and always working. We played a dirty trick on him, me and Linda. And if you could ever get Linda to tell you, you could tell her I gave permission for her to tell you what we did.
Really?
And I must say, he has a really, really big latte in his hand. Anyway, so when you talk to Linda, ask her what her dirty, filthy idea was, what we did. His mouth was hanging open.
Well, he's still smiling in that picture, so it couldn't have been too bad. Thank you for this, Shannon.
My pleasure.